All right, again, you can check these on your calculator once you've tried it first. All right, so let's scoot up a little. So now we're going to do a cubic. So here's our equation we're going to try with our cubic. We have a positive 2x plus 4 cubed plus 1. And I know it's a cubic because of this 3 right here, so it's going to have a different shape than that parabola did. It's going to look like an S, kind of like the squiggly shape, okay? This meaning that was the center. So let's first of all figure out the HK point. So HK is the opposite of this number in the parentheses, so -4, and then this one stays the same, +1. So I'm going to plot that point. All right, so -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 1. See that point on there. All right. So next, I'm going to write down the regular pattern for a cubic, okay, without any stretch factor. So again, here's our basic, or our parent graph, x cubed. And if I plug in -2 through +2 again, okay, -2 times -2 times -2 is going to be -8 for our first part of the first pattern. -1 cubed will leave me -1 again. 0 cubed is 0. +1 cubed is 1. 2 cubed will be +8. So there's our normal pattern. I'm going to write it with little arrows again. So just left is when I have a negative here. And then this one will mean down 8. Left 1, down 1. HK is just the 0, 0 part. And I go right 1, up 1 because it's +1. Right 2, up 8 because it's +8. So that's the stretch factor is 1. That would be the pattern here. So let me show you what it's going to be like when the stretch factor is 2 in our case. So stretch factor is 2. We're going to keep all of these the same, left and right, so those are going to be the same. That's not changing. I'm changing the height of my graph. But now I'm going to take this number, times it by 2. Okay? So I'm going to go 8 times 2, or down 8 times 2 is still going to be a down, but now it's going to be down 16. That might not really fit on my graph, but we'll try. And it's still down because the stretch factor didn't change the direction. It's a +2. So it's still going to go the normal direction that it goes, but it's going to be double the distance. Okay? Normal was down 1 times 2 is going to be down 2. Normal for this one is up 1, so times 2 is going to be up 2. Normal here is up 8 times my stretch factor of 2 is going to be up 16. All right, so now we're just going to plot these points from our HK up here. So 2 to the left and down 16. I'm going to see if that's on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wow. Right at the bottom. I can't really see my point there, but you'd go down 16. Then from my HK point, and this HK point is not the vertex, but maybe called the center or the turning point. So now I'm going to go to the left one from that middle point and down 2. Left 1, down 2, that's a little easier to see. And this one's going to go to the right 1 and up 2. And let's see if this is +16's on here. Let's see that. So I'm going to go to the right 2. Oh, here's our center. Right 2, and then up from here. And go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, it would be way up at the top somewhere. So it's not going to actually fit on my graph because it's too big. But we can see if I connect those points, it's much taller and stretched out than a normal cubic, which would be basically half of the spaced outness. I guess that's not really a word, but it would be squished a little bit more. So this is stretched taller, vertically stretched. Okay, so there's our pattern for a regular cubic here, which makes that squiggly S pattern. And we just multiplied all of these, the heights or the Y values by the stretch factor to change it. All right, we're going to look at 2 more types here. Wipe this off. Okay, again, if you're not sure how to find the pattern, just plug in numbers. Even if you don't remember to even do a pattern, and you just have this and you need to graph it, just plug in any X values. It really doesn't matter. And you should get some sort of graph to show up. Okay. Here we go, another one. We're going to do y equals -3 times the absolute value of x plus 1, and then -2. So absolute value should look like a V shape. Not a parabola, make it sharp, make the edges sharp. So my HK is going to be the opposite of this point, so -1. Keep this point the same. So -1, -2. Ooh. -1, -2. We'll plot that right there. Okay, so let's look at the regular pattern for an absolute value graph. That one should be